Hello, my dear friends. Dear friends, I am once again back with one more poem of Walt Whitman. That is, I hear it was charged against me. This is the very title of this poem. This poem was published in 1860 in the Calamus cluster of Walt Whitman's magnum opus collection titled Leaves of Grass. Remember that the first edition of Leaves of Grass came in 1855 with 12 untitled poems, and this poem was the part of Calamus cluster. Calamus cluster or Calamus section in the Leaves of Grass contains those poems that are actually all about homoeroticism, means homosexuality. Why? Because you know that he was accused of promoting homosexuality. Some even called him a homosexual. Maybe just he wrote this poem in replying those people who were accusing him of promoting homosexuality and just accusing him of breaking family institutions, marriage institutions, religion-related institutions like church, law institutions like courts, and so on and so forth. So in refuting all those serious charges that were brought against this great poet wrote this very particular poem. So now let's start this beautiful small poem in which Walt Whitman is refuting all those serious charges which were brought against him. So let's begin. I hear it was charged, see this, charged just against me that I sought, means desired to destroy, means decimate institutions like family institutions, marriage institutions, law institutions, religion related institutions like church, and so on and so forth. But he says, but really I am neither I want to destroy them nor against these institutions. So he says that time and again I have heard, or at present time and again almost every day I'm hearing that people of America are actually accusing me of breaking family institutions, marriage institutions, law institutions, religion related institutions like church, and so on and so forth. My dear friends, I am neither I want to destroy them nor I stand against these institutions. He says in bracket, what indeed have I in common with them? So he says, am I not one among those common Americans? Am I not a common man of America and one among those common Americans? If I am one among those common Americans, why will I destroy these institutions? He says, or what with the destruction of them? And he says, what will I end up getting after destroying them? And is it possible for a single man, for one person to destroy such century just old institutions? He says, first of all, I am one among one among those common Americans, or one out of those common Americans. Second, neither I want to destroy these institutions, nor I stand against these institutions. And the next very important thing, what will I end up getting by destroying them? Now, what does he want? Now he replies, he tells, only I will establish in the Manhattan. Manhattan is the name of an island just where we find cities like, just you see, Manhattan and so on and so forth. So he says that I just want to establish an institution. And where will I start? Where will I establish this institution first? In Manhattan. And after that, I will actually establish such institution almost everywhere in the different states of America, and even in the coastal areas of America. Inland and seaboard means the coastal areas, those area just close to the sea and the ocean. So he says that simply I want to establish an institution, and first of all I will establish that institution in Manhattan, and after establishing there, I'll try my best to establish this institution or different branches of this institution almost everywhere across America, in the cities of America, towns of America, villages of America, coastal hinterlands of America, means coastal areas of America, almost everywhere. And in the fields and woods, jungles, and above every keel, that front pointed part of the ship, little or large, that dents means cleaves or breaks the mighty flow of water in the ocean. So that I told you that he wants to establish an institution, and he wants to establish this institution almost everywhere in America, in the cities of America, towns of America, hinterland of America, villages of America, everywhere, even just over the, you can say, ocean and sea, means he has somewhere in the hind brain, or in his hind brain, one common law that Karl Marx also advocated for, to establish almost everywhere across the world. Just like Karl Marx wanted to first of all make or bring into existence certain common law, handful of certain common laws, and after that he wanted to establish almost everywhere across the world. In the same manner, this man, Walt Whitman, a transcendentalist, a realist, a romantic, wanted to establish that kind of law Karl Marx had in his own mind. And he wants to establish that law everywhere, without the edifices, those huge buildings and structures humans actually build, particularly for establishing certain rules, and then appoint certain just officials who ensure the application of those laws, rules and regulations. But he says he doesn't want any just a concrete structure. He doesn't want to just build just a sky high buildings and after that establish certain institutions and then appoint certain officials or just intellectual people who will ensure the application of these laws, these rules and regulations. He says that no, I don't want this kind of thing at all. Simply I want one thing, that is what? Simply I want to establish a kind of a universal law or common law that would be absolutely abstract, but that law will ensure what? Ensure 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 the promotion of just promotion of, you can say this, fellow feeling, promotion of the just brotherhood, promotion of just harmony and all that is good, particularly for making this world a beautiful and peaceful and heaven-like place. Nothing more than this actually this poet wants you know. He said rules, trustees, he doesn't want trustees, officials working in the just the courts or any argument where a lots of argument just takes place. The institution of the dear love of comrades. And what kind of institution? Just he wants to establish a kind of institution of just a brotherly love that will ensure brotherly love, just harmony, peace. Comrades mean just those friends and fellows, they are called actually comrades. You see this. So he says nothing more than that actually I want to establish, but unnecessarily people are accusing me, blaming me just for just breaking the just family institutions, marriage institutions, just a law institution, just a church, and so on and so forth. But to be honest, I just do not want to just break these or destroy these institutions. Simply, I want to establish some handful number of common laws that will ensure just safety and security among one and all, and will ensure health, wealth, progress, well-being for one and all. That's it. I hope, my dear friends, this explanation of mine help you understand this poem. Provided that you find some complications, do let me know. I'll try my best to resolve in the next video. Thank you, my dear friends.